Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Respawn News. Today, I'm going to keep it a little simple and I'm just going to throw some gaming news your way and I'm just going to talk about what I've been playing lately as well. So let's just kick back, relax, and get back into it and let's talk some gaming. Ubisoft's pirate adventure game Skull and Bones is reportedly targeted for fall 2022. This is one of those games that seems like it's been on the back burner for years now, and that kind of does bother me because Ubisoft has been pumping out Far Cry games, Assassin's Creed games, and Tom Clancy games like there's no tomorrow. So the fact that these new IP titles are left in the background does bother me because obviously I think they should be a priority. Now, earlier this past Friday, 6 minutes of gameplay was leaked, and that's a good amount for something we haven't seen before. The footage has since been taken offline, but it does indicate that the game is closer to release than we think, or further in development than we think. Kotaku is now reporting that Ubisoft is targeting a 2022 release, and that is coming directly from Ubisoft as a source saying that it could release this fall. Skull and Bones takes place during the golden age of piracy, and players will start off with a small crew and a small ship. And the goal of the game is to build up your own pirate empire, and you will earn infamy as you battle other crews, plunder loot, and when your crew is defeated and you will lose these infamy points. So that is your kind of your sense of progression and what you'll be doing in the game. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is obviously one of the most loved and enjoyed Assassin's Creed games, so it totally makes sense that Ubisoft would want to capitalize on that pirate game with a new pirate IP. And Microsoft said participants will be able to take part in playing the game before launch, so look out for that. Maybe you could get in there and enjoy the game and give your 2 cents on it before it releases. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 is reportedly a new gen exclusive game launching in 2023. You guys know here I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I'll always talk about Star Wars when there's a chance, and we did get a little bit of news for the Fallen Order sequel. VentureBeat reporter Jeff Grubb reported on the Giant Bomb podcast that Star Wars Jedi 2 is going to be new gen only, so that's PS5, Series X and S, and PC, of course. And I think this is definitely possible to do without catching too much flack because it's set for 2023. So the last gen consoles will, for the most part, be phased out by then. That's when you start to expect next gen exclusives to happen. And the game will be dropping the Fallen Order part of the title. The working title now is Star Wars Jedi 2. So seeing that, I guess the game will be taking a different narrative turn in the Star Wars universe, and that's really great. I enjoyed my playthrough a lot of Jedi Fallen Order, and I think the game was really true to the Star Wars source material, so I appreciated that as a Star Wars fan. And as a gamer, I loved the combat mechanics and the open world adventure that the game brought. So I do hope the next installment brings some known and established characters into the game, like Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, or Kanan, or the rest of the crew from the Rebels who are out and about in the galaxy in this specific time period that the game takes place in. EA also confirmed in January that Respawn is working on a new Star Wars first-person shooter, and the co-creator of that game, Peter Harshman, will also be working on it, who has previously worked on other Star Wars games, the first Star Wars Battlefronts, the Force Unleashed games as well, so he's welcome to give us some new great games. I want to talk to you guys about Saints Row. Some new Saints Row gameplay was released, and it does have me pretty excited. We're getting a bit of a reboot here. I loved the Saints Row the Third. I was a huge fan. It was a huge game, and tons of people played it and enjoyed it. But I think the series did kind of lose its way after that, and I think the game series will be getting back on its track here. This game looks really fun, and it looks like an open world sandbox game that is pushing expression in your character and expression in how you play. And I think we always need a game like that around so you can just have a stress free environment, a true sandbox that offers ridiculous character customization, car customization, and weapon customization. But it doesn't stop there. You also get free range to customize your home base in any style that you like. We don't have any long, uncut, raw gameplay footage, but that'll probably be coming in the coming months. But it looks like they're really focused on innocent fun here and free range freedom. I'm really interested to see how this game will work out and play at its core. I really, really hope this doesn't disappoint. So, well, that's it for the gaming news this week. Now I just want to let you guys in on what I've been playing lately and just relax and talk a little bit. So first off, I was playing Elden Ring for a bit and I was really enjoying it. The art style was something that pulled me in, and I love just exploring the open world, mostly because I was really trash and it was my first Souls game, so the first major boss I kind of just turned around and like, no, I'll spend some time exploring the open world and dungeons and stuff like that. And that's what I liked. I got lost doing that, and I loved what the world had to offer. The world building and presence of the enemies and bosses in the world is really great, and that's what brought me to the game. And I haven't felt something like that in a long time since Skyrim. Now, my girlfriend and I have dove into It Takes Two, a super awesome game. I love these co-op adventure titles. I played one with a friend before called A Way Out. And that game was unique, but I think It Takes Two offers a much better story and has better puzzles that rely more on collaboration. That is what those games should offer at their core. Check that one out. It came out last year. It's really good. Now let's talk Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. This game has absolutely stopped me from playing all those other games I was talking about. I'm now playing Lego Star Wars, and this game goes further than any Lego game I've played in terms of open world, the puzzles, the character roster. There are so many reasons why I've been playing this game. The Star Wars memes that they include in this game are there.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
It seems the devs are huge fans of Star Wars, and they go above and beyond with the lore in the game. If you're going to make an open world Star Wars game, you have to go all the way with the lore, the planets, the ships, the characters, everything. Even down to the noises the blasters make, they got to sound what they are like in the movies. So for the most part, they do that stuff really well. The only gripe I do have is how short some of the levels are. I think the original Lego games had a much more clever level design, and I appreciate some of these levels being shorter so it doesn't kind of feel like a chore to finish some of those longer levels. But if you have good level design, that shouldn't be a problem ever. So that's my only gripe. Apart from that, the visuals, texturing, shading, the lighting is just all impeccable, and it shines on the next gen consoles. I know it's weird to say that about a Lego game, but it's true. There are plastic textures and characters and blocks. They all look properly textured like they're plastic. And the worlds are built not out of Lego, they're real worlds. So that is where you get a lot of the impressive visuals that really shine. You'll see what I'm talking about in the gameplay I throw up. But I think this will be a game I'm going to try to unlock all the characters. Maybe not 100% every single level, but I do want to unlock every single character. There's over 400 characters, more on the way through DLC from The Mandalorian, Rogue One, and The Bad Batch as well. So I will be playing more Lego Star Wars. What are you guys playing these days? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. That's all I got for you guys this time. Don't forget, happy gaming.